And on to some sporting action now in news just in. Off spinner Simon Harmer has led South Africa to a thrilling 30-run victory against India in the first test match in Kolkata. This has come inside 3 days of the low-scoring opening test at the Eden Gardens. Harmer claimed 4 wickets for 21 runs as India, chasing 124 for victory, folded for 93 in a remarkable batting meltdown. Chasing a small total to win, India were already short of a batter as skipper Shubman Gill, who was retired hurt in the first innings, could not bat in the second innings. To make things worse, Jansen claimed 2 wickets in his first 7 deliveries to leave India reeling. Yashasvi Jaiswal fell for a 4-ball duck, while opening partner KL Rahul made 1 before he too perished. Earlier, Bavuma dragged South Africa back into the contest with an innings of tremendous grit. His unbeaten 55 runs was the only 50 by any batter on a minefield of a pitch where inconsistent bounce and spin made life difficult for the shot makers. The second and final test is scheduled in Guwahati from November 22nd. And India's Narayan Singh gives us more perspective on this South African victory. Narayan, it was a low-scoring match, but one didn't expect this result, did we?
Definitely, Tanvi, as you mentioned, we were expecting a tough match, a scintillating match between the two of the toughest team in the world cricket. But no one would expected that this will be just against the India's favor, and also just the test match will be over inside 2.5 days. And on day 1, it was looking like that it's so good for the batting in the first session when the South African opener scored 57 runs without no loss. But on day 2, in the second session, after the second session, we saw that the pitch was crumbling and there were too much cracks on the pitch and the dust was puffing out from the pitch. So it was, we can say that very, very difficult to bat on such pitch because how the ball will behave, and even the bounce was uneven. So it was difficult. The conditions were difficult for batting. But all in all, we should kudos to South Africa, the way they came here, and even their Kagiso Rabada was not there. They won a test match in India for the first time since 2010. And talking about the today morning, they started the day with staring a defeat and with only 63 runs ahead and having only 3 wickets in hand. But kudos to their captain, Bavuma, the only player in this match who scored a half-century, and his partnership, I think, that with Corbin Bosch was the, we can say, the turning point of this match. Otherwise, the South Africa would have folded early, but that thing gave South Africa a respectable total that their bowler defended. And today we saw that the way Jansen just removed our top 2 batters, Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul, and that thing just, we can say that opened the floodgates for their spinner Harmer, and he just dismantled Indian batting lineup. So all in all, we can say that it's a time for the introspection for the Indian management. If you take a look the past, the home series against New Zealand, the pitch, I think that was something that is, we call the miscalculation in preparing the pitches.
I was about to ask you this, Narayan. So a test match wrapping up on the 3rd day's second session. So essentially test match wrapping up in half its time, 2.5 days. Will pitch curators take note for the next test in Guwahati, or would you say that it's just great cricket that was played on a bowler-friendly pitch?
We actually, if you talk about test matches of 5 days, and if a test match is getting over in 2.5 days, that is not good, especially for the test cricket as a product, and also for the players who are coming here after the hard work of years. And actually what happens when the players goes to bat and the ball behaves something differently, and it brings the demons of the pitch inside the batter's mind, and you can say that it also dents confidence of the batters, and suddenly something different is happening. So I would like to say here the miscalculation in the pitch preparation, especially we know that when India goes outside the country, then also we can say that the foreign teams also giving them the pitch with grass, favoring them. Also, India want to take the advantage of the Indian condition, but when you try to experiment with the pitch, with the we can say the dry pitches especially, then it comes out as a different product. And we saw in the series against New Zealand where India lost the home series against New Zealand with 3-0 score. That is whitewash for the first time ever in India. And again, we are losing a match against South Africa, which we were, yesterday we headlined that India smells victory. And,
Yes.
all over we can say that in the media, it was actually.
Yes. Even in the morning, yes, we felt that a win was on the cards. But yes, this quick the quick falling of wickets and back-to-back, these ended Indian innings on a sad note. Yes, but the Proteas have registered their first Test win in India in 15 years. So yes, they have a lot to look forward to. Tenda, Bavuma and Harmer shining there. We leave it here. Thank you very much, Narayan Singh, for all those updates.